Have you ever looked at an old car and like wondered the life it's had and where it's been and the journey it's been on? It's one of the things I love thinking about. Like, where has it been? Like, was this an army car? Was this delivering like generals and stuff like that? Like, where was that car? Was that car out street rodding, tearing up a town? You know, I love thinking of that. Think about the kids before it ever got hot rodded, the people that had it and drove it around and like had their kids in the back possibly, and maybe same thing over here. Got done being an army car, became a family car. Who knows? It's the journey things have been on, that kind of put them where they're at. And we've kind of ourselves always forget the journey we've had in our lives, the things we've been through, the things we've overcome, and we think we're weak. We think that we've broken down and we can't be fixed anymore, but we're still good. We're still able to get going and still do things. And you got to have that mindset where you keep moving forward. Look at the stuff that you've done, but look at it like you've conquered it. Be the hero in your story. This truck has been through so much in its life. But yet here it is, still running, still driving. I will probably keep this grandpa truck till the day I pass away because I love that chassis. I love the full drive and everything about that. But I think of the memories and the journeys I've taken in that, and nobody else will know the journeys that have been in there. We driving through the snow, almost driving off a mountain, but we have those same things in life, those big jumps and hurdles, like joining the military or getting out of the service, going to college, getting married, so many amazing things, tragedy in our lives, losing our best friends, losing the people we love, and we forget how strong, or we might have been weak in those moments, but how strong we are now from the moments we are from those. The lessons we've learned and the journey we've taken from that. I wish more people would just remember that they're on a journey and it's no final destination. It's something I struggle with too, because I used to think about the final solution, the quick out. I don't anymore. But I always remember it's a journey. You're not in just one battle, one fight. You have struggles, you have things you get through, and you get to end up doing like amazing things, getting to work on cool cars or, traveling somewhere amazing. All the cool things in life. You may not be where you want to be right now, but you may be soon. And that's one of the things I try and show in the vlog is like that life's a journey. Like I may be working on hot rods today. I might be airbrushing tomorrow. We might be at the beach a week from now, or who knows. When you're on the journey, you got to think about like whether you're planning your journey or whether you're trying to be spontaneous. And the thought process behind that is if you're trying to plan everything in your journey and everything, I got to go to college, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, this is exactly what I'm doing. You're missing all the side journeys on the side, and you're missing all the fun things that could be had. And I think that so many people hold themselves back, in whether it be financially or something else like that, but I think a lot of times that's an excuse because it takes hardly anything but gas money to get somewhere. If you've got a car and you trust it to drive to work, I bet it'd freaking make it freaking across the country. And a lot of people they doubt that, like look at the cars they were driving in the 70s and 80s. I don't know, I'm probably rambling here, but like it's just like this car. It can be restored, it can be fixed, it can be moved on to the next level, updated, upgraded, everything like that. And everything in your life can be too. It all depends on what you want to do, how you want to put the work in, how you want to just give yourself the skills or trust yourself to have the skills to support yourself. It's a different thought process on your journey because we've got some crazy storms rolling in. But if you take control of what you're doing in life and what direction you're going and go, okay, this is mine, I'm going to behold it, and I trust myself with it. And that's the other thing, you gotta trust yourself, trust your decisions, trust your mindset, and be like, all right, this is what I think is best, and just go with it. And just rock with it 110% and believe in yourself and all those good things you always hear. if you don't take risk, you're never going to get anything figured out. You know, who are you as a person? Are you somebody that just doesn't take risk and somebody that stays home? Or are you somebody that dreams of taking risk and doing cool shit and just taking journeys? So, I'm sorry I rambled a bit. I know this is a weird vlog again, but I love doing that. All I did today was try and screw with the electrical on this and really consider where I'm at on my journey and where I'm going with everything. Because I have a few thought process and I miss my wife. She's down in Florida, and I'm just going to leave it at that. So, I'm here in Oklahoma. So, I got to go see her soon anyways to go get my pills updated, get a new doctor, get all that stuff figured out. But, yeah, I don't know. Just been thinking about this car's journey and the journey the engine itself has taken on other vehicles and the pieces that go together to make things happen, and just making me think about life. So I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.